The idea that having more police to increase security across the nation is a false premise that a lot of people operate under. The numbers show that we're less secure now than ever before. The reality is, government is becoming too big to control. We're just feeding the empire building, agency budgets, and job security for various law enforcement agencies. Random government agents are arbitrarily seizing people and forcing them to prove their innocence upon demand. This behavior by various law enforcement agencies shouldn't be tolerated by a free people, and that's you. When you have too many police, they'll get bored. When that happens, they go out and look for someone to make a criminal out of. Someone that hasn't committed a crime yet, as you'll see in this video. Pay attention.
Like, I got to record this, bro. Like, this makes absolutely no sense, bro.
Good morning. How are you, sir? Deputy Snell with the Sampson County Sheriff's Office. You got your license and registration on you?
I do. Okay. All right, may I ask what the stop is for, sir?
I'll let you know as soon as you give me your ID. Who you work for there? Your shirt.
Delmar Oil Company.
Delmar Oil Company?
Yes, sir.
Okay. How long you been there?
May I ask why that is?
Well, I'm just talking to you. I see your shirt there. I'm just asking. Is it wrong to ask you questions about where you work?
Well, I'm just trying to figure out what that has to do with the stop.
Okay. All right. Well, if you don't want, just casual conversation, that's fine.
Since
I got you stopped there. You're driving 65, and speed limit 70. I'm just wondering what's wrong. Are you okay?
I want to point something out other than the obvious voice change and the uncontrollable anger that the officer spewed. But what I want to point out is how officers demand these things: searching your vehicle, personal information, where do you work, how long have you worked there. And in reality, nobody has to answer any of those questions. But the problem is when someone decides not to answer those questions, the officers get very angry, just like in this situation.
About where you work?
Well, I'm just trying to figure out what that has to do with the stop.
Okay. All right. Well, if you don't want, just casual conversation, that's fine.
I
got you stopped there. You're driving 65, and speed limit 70. I'm just wondering what's wrong. Are you okay?
Other than,
you okay? You ain't
traveling 5 miles below the speed limit.
Yes, sir. I'm just checking on you. That's all I'm doing. Okay.
Yes, sir.
You good?
I'm great.
Awesome.
How are you?
I'm doing better than I deserve. You got the paperwork for the vehicle?
It's actually a rental car. The only paperwork that I have is via email.
It's what?
A rental car.
But what were you saying about something? You said something right after that.
The only paperwork they give you is via email.
Okay. You pull it up digitally?
I can.
Okay. How long you got it for?
Until I decide to take it back.
Oh, okay. They don't have like a scheduled day to return it?
They do, but unfortunately for my schedule right now, I'm not able to.
You still live in Clayton?
I do.
Okay. What's Pungo Court off of?
It's off of 70. All right, there you go. It was due back yesterday at 2:30.
Okay. Where are you coming from now?
Where am I coming from?
Yes, sir.
Goldsboro.
Goldsboro? Is that where the office is?
I'm trying to understand what's the relation.
Do what?
I'm trying to understand the relation to the traffic stop.
Well, I'm just trying to figure out where you're coming from, where you're going, mess like that.
So I have to identify where I'm traveling to and from during the traffic
stop?
stop?
Hang tight here just a minute, buddy.
I don't understand. Like, what the fuck is going on? Like, yeah, then you telling me I gotta identify to you where I going to and coming from. Like, that don't make sense, bro. What the fuck is you talking about, bro? And I'm really about to record that boy, like, yeah, like, and ain't shit in here, bro. Ain't nothing in here, so I'm not worried about that. But this shit is ridiculous, man. I'm tired of it. Every time I come down here, them boys do that shit. every time I come down. And then I could have tell how he jumped behind me. Like, bro, you tripping. You tripping, my nigga. Like, you tripping, dog. I don't understand. Word, this man wrote me a ticket, bro. Like, what could you possibly have wrote me a ticket for? Yes, sir.
Videos there. This here's a warning, okay? No court date, no fine, nothing like that. You can throw this paper away when you get to the house. Ain't nothing to really worry about, all right?
Okay, what was the warning for?
All right. Have a good day, all
What
right?
was the warning for, sir? He didn't even say what a warning been for, bro. Excuse me, sir. I'm trying to understand what the warning is for.
It's for traveling under the speed limit, okay?
What, and how
You were
fast
traveling.
did you say?
Wouldn't you say it's kind of suspicious to travel under the speed limit when the speed limit is 70?
Well, from my perspective,
Sir,
I was traveling at 60, about
listen,
68.
I'm not going to argue. I got stuff to do, okay?
I
Have a good
I
day.
did too when you stopped me, so I'm trying to understand. I'm trying
have
to,
a good
so I don't
morning.
make the same infraction. I'm trying to understand it.
Okay. Continue on with your day.